Vanquish is like an 80s or 90s homage to action films. In the near future, a group of Russian terrorists microwave San Francisco into oblivion, thus prompting the United States to send Marines into space to stop the satellite from nuking New York City as well. Along for the ride is Sam, an agent of DARPA, who is testing out their newly designed combat suit, ours, or the augmented reaction suit. In principle, the idea is good, but the acting and dialogue, while funny in some parts, goes too far over the top and becomes more of a joke in the wrong way. Characters aren't really fleshed out, making Sam just another white dude with a gun. Story aside, the action is great. At its core, this is a third-person cover shooter, but what set it apart from other games at the time, like Gears of War, is the aforementioned supersuit and NATO-infused gun, the Blade. The suit allows players to power slide through battles, taking out enemies on the fly. Aiming while sliding slows down time, which also activates if you dodge and aim as well. The suit runs on a reactor indicated by a meter. Slide too much and the suit overheats, so you can't just power slide and slow down time willy-nilly. Using a melee attack is devastating and also causes the suit to overheat, which is kind of a bummer because there are a lot of situations where melee seems like the best option. Couldn't there have been a non-superhuman melee move? Anyway, your gun, the Blade, can scan any weapon found in the environment up to 3 at a time. Enemies and chests can drop upgrade nodes that increase the power of your weapons, from typical assault rifles to crazier guns like a saw blade that can cut off limbs. Depending on the gun, these upgrades can either increase clip size, attack power, reduce cooldowns, and so on. If you're full on ammo and collect the same type of gun 3 times, that will also upgrade the gun. This upgrade system is a bit random and kind of forces players to conserve ammunition if they really want to increase everything in their arsenal. The inability to choose what weapons you want before a mission also makes the experience needlessly complicated. It would have been nice if the suit upgraded as well at some point. Overall, the progression system felt like a half-hearted way to get players to replay the game. And on that note, let's talk about the replayability and what this remaster provides. The answer to both is pretty much nothing. Vanquish does support 4K resolutions in a steady 60 frames per second, which it mostly reaches except for the cutscenes. And while the game does look slightly better when playing it, there is only so much developers can do to improve the drab color scheme of the various grays and browns. Besides wanting to score high on the leaderboard or collect every trophy, again, there really isn't much to uncover in this 3 to 4 hour experience. So, does this game hold up 10 years later? Yes, it does, but with a long list of caveats. To those that never experienced Vanquish 10 years ago, this should be a treat even if the visuals aren't great and the story is less than stellar. The action is still incredible and unique as far as cover shooters go. The cliffhanger might be the most problematic thing about the game, which one could let go when this first came out in the hopes that that would be resolved in a sequel. Well, spoiler alert, there hasn't been, so you get the idea. So again, in my heart of hearts, this game is a 10 out of 10, but it is not as good as I remember. Still, I'm glad it's out, once again, in some fashion. Did you like that video? If you did, please like, subscribe, and spread the good word of ReActionExaminer. If you want to read more of my stuff, you can find a plethora of my articles over at TheGamer and Game Rant. All of those links and more are in the show notes below. Thanks for watching!